wonderful people. You guys are welcome back to my channel. Um, Thank you for always subscribing and your likes and your thumbs up. So I really appreciate you guys. In today's edition, I want to show us how to make a spiral flounce, a beautiful spiral flounce. It's easy. Depending on the fabric you want to make use of, I'm using scuba here, the softer one. If you like, you can use the thicker one. If you like, you can use the thicker one. So you can also use satin if that is what you want. So just depending on how big you want your, what is it called, the flounce, depending on how big you want it and how plenty you want it, you understand. So you can decide to, and remember in one of my videos I show us how to make a flounce, so it's still the same way as if you're making a flounce. It's still the same way. So this is it. Just fold as if you're folding a normal 360 cycle. So this is it, and it doesn't really have a standard measurement depending on what you actually want to use. And as I said earlier, depending on how plenty you want it, how rough wood and how puffy you want it. So here now, assuming I'm taking 2 inches here. So from this point now, I have 8.5 inches here, 8.5 inches, 8.5 inches. So that is going to be the length of the flounce, 8.5 inches. Just like I said, here doesn't really have a standard measurement. So, but you can decide to just use two. If you like, you can use 1.5. If you like, you can use 2.5 or 3, because you know you are not fixing. In this case now, we are not actually fixing the spiral flounce on the waist or maybe on a particular measurement. You don't have any particular measurement you're fixing the stuff to. It's a raw food, so you are going to arrange it and tag whichever way you want. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really have a standard measurement here, so you can decide to just use these two. This two is okay. So now after cutting out, you are going to cut this. So after cutting out like this, I have my 360 here. So it now depends again. It now depends on how plenty you want your spiral to be. So now I'm just going to cut another one from here. If you like, you can cut like multiple of these, like 3, 4. I don't know if you guys understand. So depend on how plenty you want it. So I'm just going to cut another one from here. So here, this is it. I've cut out another one. Just like I said, if you like, you can cut 3, 4. Meanwhile, the more you cut, as in the more piece of this you get, um the more full or rough your spiral flounce will become. So that is just the idea. You can make use of these two. You can still cut another one. You can make it 4. I hope you guys understand. So just open one part. You're going to open one part like this. Even on these two, then you join them together. You are going to join them together. So after joining, this is it. I mean, you have 3 pieces here. The same way you are going to join it. The same way you are going to join them together. So now, there are 2 things you can do here. If you have these zigzag scissors, you can decide to just use it to trim out this place so that it will come out more beautiful. Or if you know you have exact color of cotton bias, you can decide to just pipe it in. So whichever one that you want to do, it's cool. Either, because this is scuba material, so it doesn't really um the cotton doesn't really pull out, you understand. But for instance, if you're making use of all this kind of maybe satin, and also you can, and all that, you can also use you can just as well make use of bias. But in this case, you can use bias or use your zigzag scissors to just trim out. So now if you use that zigzag scissors here, all you need to do is just fold like this once, then you sew it all round. Meanwhile, after when you might have done that, you have this boning here. We have the softer one that machine can actually go on it, can sew on it. But like this one is a bit thicker, machine might not be able to sew on this one. So make sure when you're folding, the allowance you're leaving in is will be able to accommodate this your boning. So let me do the turning and bring it. Be right back. After turning, this is it. Just like I said, you know, imagine I make use of this zigzag scissors now. You will discover that here will just look like a design. You understand? So it's either you use that or you use your cutting bias. But the main idea is to just get this folding here. So after that you now take your boning, you try to insert it and pull it through. When you're putting it, it's not going to be difficult. Just try to pull it through. I'll show you the outcome. Let me pull it. So after inserting the boning, preferably I prefer using that softer one that machine can go through. So after inserting the bonings, this is it. This is what is going to come out as. So your spiral flounce is ready. Attaching it to either a dress or a blouse or whichever area you want to attach it to, it now depends on you. I don't think anybody is going to teach you that one. It depends on your choice. So after doing this, after achieving this, your own is to just play with it. No matter what you feel like, whatever you feel like doing, it is you that will now decide that. It is you that will now decide that. Nobody is going to show you how to do anything here. Because even though if you're seeing it on a dress, you might not be able to do it exactly that way because you were not there when the person was tagging it. So your own is to just form your own whatever you want to form. Yeah. Your own is to just form whatever you deem fit with it. Just like you can decide to use machine to tag first or use your hand needle to just form anything with it. Just form anything with it. So at the end of the day, it's going to give you something beautiful. Just something like this. You understand? So your own is to just tag it whichever way you want. That is that about a spiral flounce. Thank you very much everybody for watching. Please don't forget to share and subscribe. See you guys next time.